All right, hey Scorpio. So I am doing messages from their mind, heart, and soul. This is for your Friday night messages, and welcome, you guys. I hope you're having a good night. If you're new, I do hope that you'll subscribe if you like my energy, and you're gonna know this is your read by your energy and how you feel about this person. So if that doesn't resonate, check your other placements, you guys, or any read that you feel drawn to. So let's see what your energy is, Scorpio. Scorpio. So I feel like you're kind of, I just feel that maybe some trust has come back within you when it comes to the dynamic of this person. So for those that are drawn here, I almost feel like you could all just be like giving up, either giving up on the notion of love, or just really concerned that this person may or may not be coming back through. I don't feel like this is a bad card coming through. I feel like it's more about just not trusting yourself, trusting in the universe, or trusting, what the plan or the path is. I just feel like the Seven of Swords is coming through saying, when's it going to be my turn, you guys? And for those that continue to watch my reads, just make room in your heart space for this to come through, because I feel like, it's easy to get kind of downtrodden. It's easy to get kind of beat up when it comes to our situations. And Scorpio, I'm just going to tell you guys, I've waited, or not been waiting, I should say. I've actually learned to start releasing. But in my own situation, it's been over 2 years, and I still don't have the relationship dynamic with the person that has my heart space, but what I feel is that everything is going to come through as it should. And I'm just giving that faith up to the universe and God. So really, I feel like that's card is coming through just to remind you of really what you want, because when we keep our thoughts positive, that the events will turn. And, the only thing I can say for my own situation specifically is that I do talk to the person that has my heart space, almost daily, every other day, even if it's a few times a week. So, and I feel good about it. Everything will come through as it's supposed to. So I feel like right now you're just probably more focused on your money, your financial flow, your wish fulfillment, making money, just making sure that your dreams are met. And if you can do anything, it's just having that the sense of self, that sense of control. That, what, maybe I can't control everything and every dynamic when it comes to life, but I can put my best foot forward when it comes to my own future stability. I feel like with the Eight of Wands, some of you guys could be communicating with this person, or just that you're throwing that out there to the universe that you want to receive some sort of communication from this person. So I feel like you're actually open to receiving communication, but I feel like the hesitancy is just coming because things aren't happening as fast as you would like it to be. So I just feel with the Seven of Swords, I feel it's more about not trusting the situation than opposed to trusting the actual person. Let's just see. Let's see how you feel about this person. How do you feel about this person, Scorpio? Oh, okay. So I feel like you guys do go back and forth. You guys go back and forth. You don't want the situation to be over with. I feel like that's what the Ten of Wands is representing, because it did kind of flip in reverse. I feel like you don't want it to be over with. You're kind of nervous that it's over with, but I also feel like you guys are going back and forth in your mind. All right. It could be too that you see this person as somebody who can't make up their mind, that they go back and forth on. All right. And that's just the back and forth energy that I'm talking about, is basically saying, and one day you'll be like, oh my God, I'm so in love with this person. The next day you're like, well, screw them because they haven't talked to me and they haven't called me. I think that we can all say that we've been in that energy before. And I feel like that's what the Two of Pentacles is in reference to. For some of you guys, it could also be that how you feel about this person is they're just kind of juggling. They're just juggling your energy. They could be juggling other people, or at least you're wondering if they are. All right. With the Knight of Swords coming through on how you feel about this person, it could be that you look at them as unfocused energy, impulsive, kind of burnt out, fast thinking. All right. But this is also somebody who can tend to be very ambitious. Okay. So we're looking at Taurus energy. I'm sorry, Capricorn. Capricorn energy with the Two of Pentacles, and then the Ten of Wands is going to be Sagittarius energy. The pages come through as earth energy, but since this is the Page of Wands, earth and fire could be who you're dealing with. How you look at this person, potentially they could be younger than you. Somebody who is can be gentle at times. Somebody who also can embody like have those self-limiting beliefs. With the Page of Wands coming through on how you feel about them, it could be that you have turned towards a more spiritual path since meeting them. So this person could have put you on that path, and that could be how you feel about them. But ultimately, I feel like with the Knight of Swords is, for how you feel about them, I do feel like you want it to come back through. You want it to come together. You want to talk to them for sure. I feel like you're also wondering if the new beginning is a potential. So let's see who this person is, what their energy is. All right, so coming through, you could be dealing with an Aries or a Pisces. We have air. So basically all the signs are here for who you could be dealing with: Taurus, air, Aries, Pisces. So who this person is, they're coming through as somebody who's very attractive, somebody who, when you see them, they show a lot of confidence. They could be very, very independent just as well. All right, this person could be a social butterfly. So, and if not social butterfly as in going out, they could just be working in the public. I feel like this person right now is kind of focused on balancing everything in their life, and that could be just in their own financial stability. It could just be juggling and trying to balance and maintain between work, life, home, if they have kids. The Ace of Swords is wanting to communicate, wanting to talk, wanting to start something new. All right, and I do feel like that communication is coming through with you. So establishing an open line of communication so that you guys can talk. I feel like it is on their heart space. It is on their mind, especially when it comes to the imbalance of your guys' situation for whatever it is. I'm not going to pull to see what happened in the past, but I feel like this person is kind of focused on bringing back their energy, kind of coming back into that energy. So if you've seen this person, you felt they had a low energy, they maybe even seemed burnt out, they're coming back into this self-care dynamic. What's blocking them from coming through? What is blocking this person from coming through? Keep in mind, you guys, this is a 30-day read. All right, so I feel like with the Page of Swords coming through, they are keeping tabs on you. This is that spy card. So even if you haven't heard from them, for some, I do feel like you're hearing from them, but for others, I just feel like it's right around the corner. The Page of Swords is talking about delayed news. This person's also going through a lot when it comes to their own stress, worry, anxiety, and it could be too, if you guys haven't talked, they could be fearing that they're actually losing you. They might fear that they're losing you, especially if you guys haven't talked, and some time has gone by. As time goes by, it kind of, it makes it easier to kind of turn away from situations. But I do feel like they are keeping tabs on you. And with this Page of Swords, it does say that they're going to reach out. I do feel like they're going to reach out. It's coming through as delayed. It could be too that they just feel like you've completely walked away from them and they're going through a rough time right now. I just feel like you're probably dealing with somebody who keeps to themselves and they won't tell you what's going on. And I feel like there could just be many, many different things. So one thing that I can tell you is, if you guys have never had an established relationship, this person's probably not comfortable telling you every single thing that's ailing them. So they keep it to themselves and they kind of let it fester. All right. I almost feel like this person's worried that you're going to walk away from them. But let's see what the messages are. Let's dip into those. What's coming through this person's mind space for Scorpio? I am trying to learn how to let people in. I am going through a transformation. All right. So here's basically what's coming through. I know that I wasn't able to let you completely in before, but I'm learning how to transmute that negative energy. I'm going through a transformation process right now, and that's one of the reasons why I haven't talked. I'm not blocking you from my life, and I'm not blocking anyone else, but to open my heart It takes time and trust. And I'm currently going through learning how to rebuild that within myself. So this person is basically going through a transformation right now. And this is in the physical aspects of how they think and what their mind space shows. So with death card coming through, that's a really positive card. So this person's essentially learning how to let people in. They're learning how to rebuild trust with people, you know? And that's really going to be important, especially if there's any hope of moving forward. So let's see what their heart message is. Message from the heart. Oh, so you guys haven't heard. So their heart space, they want to come out of the break period. They don't want to be apart from you. All right, look at this person's heart space says, I know that I didn't treat you as you should have been treated before. You are a wish. You are a fulfillment. All right. And I took advantage of your kind nature, your loving nature. The message from their heart space is saying, I do want to come out of the break period with you. All right. I'm gaining that confidence to come out of that and come towards you. But I know that I need to heal because I know that it would just be worse than what you've already had, what you've already seen as far as the picture goes of me. So this person's heart space is healing, and that's what they want you to know. They're learning, and I don't even feel like this is I don't even feel this is you. I don't feel like you guys have had enough time together for you to be a considered party in this person's hurt and pain, you know, especially for those newer connections, especially if you guys have never had a relationship. I feel what's coming through here is this person's now becoming an awareness that they have to heal things from their past so that their heart space, Scorpio, can allow you to come into theirs. So when we kill things off that don't serve us anymore and we let go of past bullshit, we open up the heart space with every cord that we can release and attach from somebody who's wronged us or from a memory that we're holding on to. Every cord that we can cut and release from ourselves in the negative terms allows room to call in that new beginning, and that's what this person's going through. So let's see what their soul and spirit say. What does their heart, what does their soul and spirit want Scorpio to know? So this is where this person, it's basically parallel. Okay. So even this person can't, they won't know, they won't know how to acknowledge the information I'm telling you, basically, because we have our spirit version in 5D, and that's what the intention of the soul message is. But look at this, the king and the queen coming through. So their soul, they just, it's like this, you know what, Scorpio, I know without a doubt that we're supposed to be together. And what I'm trying to teach my 3D body right now is that acceptance, all right, that you are loved, that what comes with you is trust and honor, a high sense of truth and honesty, integrity. You've shown me self-love, and I'm learning that that's coming from you because you love yourself. All right. I want to come in, and be somebody who's just as balanced as you are when it comes to every which way I'm living. And I want that to be a reflection with you. All right. And this person's soul, they know that you guys are supposed to be together. And that's what this person that's on your mind, that's their soul, their spirit energy is teaching their 3D body this. All right. So you guys need to have patience if you want this to come through. And the thing about it is we all have free will. So you're not bound to this person. If you want to leave, you can leave. But I do feel like you're dealing with somebody who's been through a lot of pains and hurts. And I don't feel like it's because of you. I feel like they've never let you in because of what's happened. And I feel like this person's coming through saying it's not your fault, but I can't tell you to wait. But I would like for you to wait. They have fears that you're walking away. I almost want to cry. Let's see what the next 30 days is for you guys. The next 30 days, what comes through for Scorpio. Look at that. Wow, wow, wow. So here's what I'm going to say. You guys, so where you have been illusioned, where you're just kind of going through and being like, what the hell is this? You know, why does it hurt so bad? That uncertainty is going to be cleared up. Okay. The 10 of Swords basically says any woundings that you've even had from this connection, all right, is going to be laid to rest. All right. Because what you guys are going to be establishing in the next 30 days is a sense of renewal when it comes to the dynamic of the connection. There's going to be a new beginning. And even if it's one that sets you guys on a path where you just start communicating more often and regularly, and then establishing boundaries and where you guys want to move into the future, that's what's going to be happening in the next 30 days. So let's see who we're talking to. And just remember that I pull energy off the cards. The tiles are just a side piece. So yours or this person's first, middle, or last. We have F, G, P, A, D, Y, L, and I. All right, Scorpio, you guys, I'm going to leave it there. You take care.